Petroleum. Petroleum or mineral oil is the next major energy source in India after coal. It provides fuel for heat and lighting, lubricants for machinery and raw materials for a number of manufacturing industries. Petroleum refineries act as a nodal industry for synthetic textile, fertilizer and numerous chemical industries. Most of the petroleum occurrences in India are associated with anticlines and fault traps in the rock formations of the Tertiary age. In regions of folding, anticlines or domes, it occurs where oil is trapped in the crest of the upfold. The oil-bearing layer is a porous limestone or sandstone through which oil may flow. The oil is prevented from rising or sinking by intervening non-porous layers. Petroleum is also found in fault traps between porous and non-porous rocks. Gas, being lighter, usually occurs above the oil. Mumbai High, Gujarat and Assam are major petroleum production areas in India. From the map, locate the three major offshore fields of western India. Ankleshwar is the most important field of Gujarat. Assam is the oldest oil-producing state of India. Digboi, Naharkatia and Moran Hugrajan are the important oil fields in the state. Natural gas. Natural gas is found with petroleum deposits and is released when crude oil is brought to the surface. It can be used as a domestic and industrial fuel. It is used as fuel in power sector to generate electricity, for heating purpose in industries, as raw material in chemical, petrochemical and fertilizer industries, as transport fuel and as cooking fuel. With the expansion of gas infrastructure and local city gas distribution (COD) networks, natural gas is also emerging as a preferred transport fuel, CNG, and cooking fuel, PNG, at homes. India's major gas reserves are found in the Mumbai High and allied fields along the west coast, which are supplemented by finds in the Cambay Basin. Along the east coast, new reserves of natural gas have been discovered in the Krishna Godavari Basin. The first 1,700 km long Hazira Vijaypur Jagdishpur (HVJ) cross-country gas pipeline, constructed by GAIL, India, linked Mumbai High and Bassein gas fields with various fertilizer, power and industrial complexes in western and northern India. This artery provided impetus to Indian gas market development. Overall, India's gas infrastructure has expanded over 10 times from 1,700 km to 18,500 km of cross-country pipelines and is expected to soon reach over 34,000 km as gas grid by linking all gas sources and consuming markets across the country including northeastern states. Electricity. Electricity has such a wide range of applications in today's world that its per capita consumption is considered as an index of development. Electricity is generated mainly in two ways: by running water, which drives hydro turbines to generate hydroelectricity, and by burning other fuels such as coal, petroleum and natural gas to drive turbines to produce thermal power. Once generated, the electricity is exactly the same.
Name some river valley projects and write the names of the dams built on these rivers. 1. Bhakra Nangal Project, Bhakra and Nangal Dams on Satluj River in Punjab. 2. Hirakud Project, Hirakud Dam on Mahanadi River in Orissa. 3. Nagarjuna Sagar Project, Nagarjuna Sagar Dam on Krishna River in Andhra Pradesh. 4. Chambal Project, Jawahar Sagar, Gandhi Sagar and Rana Pratap Sagar Dams on Chambal River in Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh. 5. Tungabhadra Project, Tungabhadra Dam on Tungabhadra River in Karnataka. 6. Metro Project, Metro Dam on Kaveri in River in Tamil Nadu. 7. Sardar Sarovar Project, Sardar Sarovar Dam on Narmada River in Gujarat and Madhya Pradesh. 8. Damodar Valley Project, on Damodar River in Bihar. 9. Farakka Project, on Ganga River in West Bengal. 10. Mahi Project, Mahi Dam on Mahi River in Gujarat. 11. Tehri Project, Tehri Dam on Bhargirati River in Uttarakhand.
Hydroelectricity is generated by fast-flowing water, which is a renewable resource. India has a number of multi-purpose projects like the Bhakra Nangal, Damodar Valley Corporation, the Kopili Hydel Project etc. producing hydroelectric power. Thermal electricity is generated by using coal, petroleum and natural gas. The thermal power stations use non-renewable fossil fuels for generating electricity. Non-conventional sources of energy. The growing consumption of energy has resulted in the country becoming increasingly dependent on fossil fuels such as coal, oil and gas. Rising prices of oil and gas and their potential shortages have raised uncertainties about the security of energy supply in future, which in turn has serious repercussions on the growth of the national economy. Moreover, increasing use of fossil fuels also causes serious environmental problems. Hence, there is a pressing need to use renewable energy sources like solar energy, wind, tide, biomass and energy from waste material. These are called non-conventional energy sources. India is blessed with an abundance of sunlight, water, wind and biomass. It has the largest programs for the development of these renewable energy resources. Nuclear or atomic energy. It is obtained by altering the structure of atoms. When such an alteration is made, much energy is released in the form of heat and this is used to generate electric power. Uranium and thorium, which are available in Jharkhand and the Aravalli ranges of Rajasthan, are used for generating atomic or nuclear power. The monazite sands of Kerala is also rich in thorium. Locate the 6 nuclear power stations and find out the state in which they are located.
Solar energy. India is a tropical country. It has enormous possibilities of tapping solar energy. Photovoltaic technology converts sunlight directly into electricity. Solar energy is fast becoming popular in rural and remote areas. Some big solar power plants are being established in different parts of India, which will minimize the dependence of rural households on firewood and dung cakes, which in turn will contribute to environmental conservation and adequate supply of manure in agriculture.
Wind power. India has great potential of wind power. The largest wind farm cluster is located in Tamil Nadu from Nagercoil to Madurai. Apart from these, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Gujarat, Kerala, Maharashtra and Lakshadweep have important wind farms. Nagercoil and Jaisalmer are well known for effective use of wind energy in the country.
Biogas, shrubs, farm waste, animal and human waste are used to produce biogas for domestic consumption in rural areas. Decomposition of organic matter yields gas, which has higher thermal efficiency in comparison to kerosene, dung cake and charcoal. Biogas plants are set up at municipal, cooperative and individual levels. The plants using cattle dung are known as gobar gas plants in rural India. These provide twin benefits to the farmer in the form of energy and improved quality of manure. Biogas is by far the most efficient use of cattle dung. It improves the quality of manure and also prevents the loss of trees and manure due to burning of fuel wood and cow dung cakes.
Tidal energy. Oceanic tides can be used to generate electricity. Floodgate dams are built across inlets. During high tide, water flows into the inlet and gets trapped when the gate is closed. After the tide falls outside the floodgate, the water retained by the floodgate flows back to the sea via a pipe that carries it through a power-generating turbine. In India, the Gulf of Khambhat, the Gulf of Kutch in Gujarat on the western coast and Gangetic Delta in Sundarban regions of West Bengal provide ideal conditions for utilizing tidal energy. Geothermal energy. Geothermal energy refers to the heat and electricity produced by using the heat from the interior of the Earth. Geothermal energy exists because the Earth grows progressively hotter with increasing depth. Where the geothermal gradient is high, high temperatures are found at shallow depths. Groundwater in such areas absorbs heat from the rocks and becomes hot. It is so hot that when it rises to the Earth's surface, it turns into steam. This steam is used to drive turbines and generate electricity.
There are several hundred hot springs in India, which could be used to generate electricity. 2 experimental projects have been set up in India to harness geothermal energy. One is located in the Parvati Valley near Manikarn in Himachal Pradesh and the other is located in the Puga Valley, Ladakh. Conservation of energy resources. Energy is a basic requirement for economic development. Every sector of the national economy, agriculture, industry, transport, commercial and domestic, needs inputs of energy. The economic development plans implemented since independence necessarily required increasing amounts of energy to remain operational. As a result, consumption of energy in all forms has been steadily rising all over the country. In this background, there is an urgent need to develop a sustainable path of energy development. Promotion of energy conservation and increased use of renewable energy sources are the twin planks of sustainable energy. India is presently one of the least energy-efficient countries in the world. We have to adopt a cautious approach for the judicious use of our limited energy resources. For example, as concerned citizens, we can do our bit by using public transport systems instead of individual vehicles, switching off electricity when not in use, using power-saving devices and using non-conventional sources of energy. After all, energy saved is energy produced.